Hi, let's talk about the goal setting paper. On your Canvas, there is a separate module labeled goal setting paper, so everything is right there for you. The goal setting paper instructions, please look at this. Look at watch the whole video, not just part of it, because I have found from my experience with these classes, people that don't listen to all of the instructions make it very much harder on themselves. Also, look at the samples that I have out there, because some of you may want to cut and paste and use some of the information from some of the samples. Just don't copy the whole thing. And then when you've taken a look at all of this, right here, you will see a goal setting paper guidelines. This is also in your book. In your book, it's at the end of chapter 1, your chapter on goal setting. So what is your goal setting paper? First of all, your goal setting paper is designed to be short, 1 to 2 pages. No more than that, please. I don't want to read 75 or 10-page documents. And you'll see from the samples, they are not that long. It's going to be 6 paragraphs. I want you to follow this structure here. First paragraph is going to be, what do you want in 5 years? Where do you want to be? I want to be married with a family, starting my family. I want to have my own business. I want to be a supervisor in the business, or whatever it is you think that you can have done, be doing in 5 years. Paragraph 2 is, in order to reach my 5-year goal, I need to have the following short-term goals. Remember from our discussion, long-term goal, more than a year. Short-term goals, a year or under. So you're going to need to have some short-term goals in order to reach that long-term goal. In a year, I want to be completed with my associate's degree and be working full-time. In a year, I want to, whatever it is, where is it that you want to be in a year? Or you can also do the 1 year and then another 1 year. So you're totaling 2 years, stretching it out. But you need to also include, what activities do you need to do? What resources and what time frames? Resources can be anything from money. You're saving money to reach your 5-year goal. It also could be, the resources could be the support and guidance of your family or a mentor, a specific mentor. So paragraph 3 is, what is it that you're currently doing to move towards that goal? Well, most of you, that's going to be real easy. You're in school pursuing your associate's degree or your certificate of completion. Or it could be that you're going for your RN certificate. It could be that there's ASE certifications that you're trying for. Paragraph 4 is, your goals need to be measurable. How is it that you know that you have reached your short-term goals? So you can specify each of your short-term goals and what activities have you done to reach those goals? And it could be that you have achieved your associate's degree. Another one is, if you're wanting to start your own business, you may need to start applying for small business loans, or you may be needing to start making contacts or building up a clientele for help, to help you start your business. The 5th paragraph is, I need the following resources to reach this goal. What is it that you need financially, emotionally, and social resources? And where will they come from? Well, the financial could be a job so that you can start saving money. Emotional is the support of your significant other or your family, something like that. So think of that and think of what is it that's going to take. It could be as much as far as resources, it could be tools that you need to build up. Or it could be clothes. We just talked about what does it take to get a wardrobe for a new job. And then the last paragraph is, what are your priorities? What priorities have you set to help you reach the goals? And including trade-offs. Look in your book, it talks about trade-offs. And a lot of you are going to say, I need to play less video games and do more studying. Or I need to set aside time to do my studies. Or something like that. What is it that you're going to trade off? Partying, drinking, anything like that. What is it that you're going to trade off to reach your goals? So this is the structure for the paper. And now that I have you guys probably all concerned, I'm going to go back here and I'm going to show you. I have some examples here. Here is an example of a goal setting paper. And if you open these up, I should have had them opened up for you. I am terribly sorry. This is in Word. Let me get it over here. And if you look here, and I used to have the students do 10 years. You do not have to do 10 years unless you want to. But here's, in 5 years, I want to be working as at the same company, but by now he wants to be a higher pay rate and all of this. In order to reach my 5-year goals, here's my short-term goals. And on down, you see that this is not very long. Okay, my priorities for reaching this. I trade off time for myself with a family and school and work. Okay, so that's one sample. It's out there. You can read the whole thing. I don't need to read it to you. Okay, then there's another sample here. Okay, here's another sample. As you see, it's a lot longer, but of course this is double spaced. Okay, 10 years from now, this guy wants to be living in a log cabin in Everett, Washington. He has really thought about where he's going. He wants to work for Boeing as a fabricator. So you can see this, you can read this, and some of them are very, very good, these examples. As I said, some of them you may even want to borrow some of the wording. So look at these samples after you get done here. And then I used to have students turn in a draft. You do not have to turn in a draft since this class is so fast. You don't have to turn in a draft unless you want to. Now on the score sheet, if you look at the score sheet, this is the way it's graded, and I need to change this and I will take off the 10-year goals. Okay, it's basically, what are you doing? This is let me see here, get it in a little clearer to where you can see this. It's the same steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 paragraphs. Okay, do you have the paragraphs and are they complete? Your grammar, did you have it, did you spell check it? Are you using complete sentences or run-on sentences? So, and this I'm looking for those 6 paragraphs. So it's for a total of 50 points. Okay, so, and this is towards your assignment section of your grade. So that's really it on the goal setting paper. Take a look here. For this particular class, it's April 22nd, but if it's a different class, make sure to refer to your portfolio or your calendar for the due date. Okay? Good luck. If you have any questions, please get a hold of me. Okay, bye.